Hey everyone, and welcome to Razor's Edge. I'm Jim. So I've spent about 25 hours trying to figure out this game so I could do a decent review. I don't know a whole lot about the game developer, but I do know Playway, the publisher. So there is quite a bit of DLC content. I'll start with the good and then we'll go to the not so good. There's plenty of content in this game. Vehicles, mods, DLC. What I found in realism and playability, I found it lacked in documentation. You get these videos, honestly, they're not very helpful. The mini games are kind of irritating. But I don't know why they added them, but honestly, there's a lot of, the game makes a lot of assumptions on its own. And I'll show you what I mean. So let me back out of that. I'm going to go in with my profile. This does have a story mode. I had no idea. I took a car and it actually took up a bay. I couldn't get rid of it. And they said, stop doing the, maybe not rush the story mode. I'm like, what story? But when you do these orders, this, you see in blue there, this is a story mode car. You're not going to be able to finish it. And it's actually going to take away, one of your bays. And you're going to have to open up another one. I did save up enough to buy, you do your upgrades in the toolbox. This is like the player upgrades you get as you level up. We'll talk about that later. And then these are all the add-ons that you can add to your shop. Now I did do the garage expansion because it was required for the engine lift, which I have here. So I got the engine stand now, and that opened, this is the expanded bay. And then you've got one additional room or slot over there for another bay like this one with the lift. You got various tools at your disposal, oil drains, you name it. You can add a car wash, a paint shop, just a lot of stuff in here. In fact, there's an upgrade where you can get an iPad so you don't have to run to this 1980s computer. I think it's a Tandy 1000 here. But just to give you a real quick overview of my thoughts, it's pretty cool. I did the normal mode. It will, at first it tells you like every piece you need. And let me show you what I'm talking about. So let's just go ahead and take an order. It'll put the car in the parking lot and we'll move it into a bay. And I know I'm moving fast here. I'm just trying to keep time. But when you right clicked on the car and then you went under the phone, this used to actually tell me parts. Now they're not discovered. So I got to go in and, there's some in there that are flat out, without any inspection or any looking. And you can highlight those so they're easy to identify when you're looking at the car, which this is really nice. This is going to be a good order. I hope I have enough money to cover all the parts just to get it out the door. The graphics are pretty realistic. I've seen better. I will say that I've taken advantage. This is one of the things that I wish I'd have known the first 3 playthroughs I did, and I kept restarting, but this gives you a point of experience just every time you get a car in. But as you notice, it's also color coded. So it's telling me, it's giving me ideas. See the dark red? Probably need to take a look at those. Those are potential parts. No, I'm not going to do all these, but as you can see, let's go back to normal mode. That one was in red here, and you can see it's 3%. That's obviously, without even reading the diagnosis or description, of the customer, I can already tell that there's some issues here. Now, one of the things I found out from one of the users in the forums, and I appreciate that feedback, you don't need an engine lift to do most of the engine repairs. You just have to make sure the car is in the right position, whether it's up or down. So we're going to go ahead and and I'm not sure why they do it this way, but you get on the first lift, it'll go up twice and down one. But only one time. From now on, when I go up and down, it's just, there's no middle check. So I'm not sure why that is. So as you can see, the detail's really cool in this car. Game's written in Unity. But you can see all those parts that I highlighted in there. There, I can already start to see up here. Well, that was the front of the car. See them in yellow or teal, blue, whatever. So the ABS pump, obviously needs, some replaced, but you can see here that you can pitch the angle, but it doesn't give you the full 360. So sometimes you have to click up a part or maybe just completely back out or approach it from the bottom. And that's usually one of the clues that, hey, you need to be on the bottom. But this is really simple. So you've got I've already identified that as a replacement part. And this, I believe, is going to be another one. Just look at it. But we can go ahead, this converter, we can remove that. We can look at it in our inventory. It's 10%. I guarantee you that is now in the list. But just to prove it, let's go ahead. Now I've discovered, let's see, front exhaust section. See, we've already started to reveal more. Yeah, this is going to be a nice profit. And that leads me to my next complaint. Yeah, see, now it's, oh, it's not. Oh, yeah, it is. Now it is. Okay. I don't know why I was doing it from that angle. So you can see that that is now, one of the parts I need to replace. And then actually, so is this one. See how it's in blue? So we just start pulling those out. That's usually what I'll do. And then I go into my inventory and I'll just select each one. Hit the space bar. It'll add it to my, my shopping list. That's one from a previous. Sometimes if you can't find a part, it's probably because it's for electronics. Just as a hint, you know, I'm just saying things I wish I knew. But we can go ahead off our shopping list and we'll just start buying these. I do recommend buying as you start doing your shopping list, delete the ones you've already searched. And then also either if you've got the garage, destroy the other parts, as you buy them or replace them. Because it does add up and it starts to make a hell of a mess in your inventory. So there's two modes here. You basically, and this is by no means a tutorial. This is not going to teach you how to play the game. It's just giving you a real quick overview. So now as I go through, I can see, go to my checklist, car status, and I can start to see the ones that I've checked off. So I just uncheck the visibility because we don't need to see them anymore. Is that the only one I did? I hope I didn't just replace a part. Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. Ooh. So one of my other complaints is that I don't know where on earth they got their idea. But if you click on this, it gives you an overview of how much your total payout is. And obviously this is going to change over time. I want to know, even in 2021, where on God's earth you could get an oil change for $30. I won't even pay for the labor. So the prices are a little wonky in this game, as far as your labor prices. And so don't be expecting to make millions. I mean, it all balances out in the long run, but it is a bit of a grind when you're first starting out. But there is good news. There's a sandbox mode if you don't want to just deal with this. You just want to play and experiment. And I expect, and I've never done it, but it's just going to give you access to all this stuff. That'd be my guess. Sandbox, hence no price. It's just open play, but you can see all this stuff. Welding. I mean, this thing gets really deep. There's a salvage yard. You can actually go get scrap parts, build your own custom car. It's really going to start getting, pretty damn cool. I can create my own engine. Like now, if I had some extra cash and I decide, hey, I want to do, who knows, a turbocharge, I can pick my engine, and I can actually create engine and start building it right here in the rack, either through spare parts from the junkyard, or sky's the limit, man. So if you're into cars and you like messing around, I don't have the paint shop unlocked to show you some of that, or the car wash and detailing. You can do some detailing here, but it's really cool. It's not like Power Wash Simulator where you got to spray every piece of the car. It just frickin' does the car. I mean, the devs really did a nice job making quality of life pretty damn good. So I recommend this game for the price. I mean, I've more than got my money's worth, and I haven't even touched the surface of this game and what's available to me. So I don't think I'm going to be doing future episodes of this. I might maybe do a video to show off a car or creation, but I just wanted to put my thoughts out there. After 25 hours, I like to do it in a video review because I'm just too lazy to type. But thanks for watching. Hopefully you go out if you're a car fanatic, and they do have a track. I mean, everything it says it has. The only thing I don't know about in track mode is if I can use my wheel. I've got a real nice wheel setup and pedals that I used for a couple other driving titles. I mean, even it's nice equipment. It was for iRacing during COVID. And I spent quite a bit of money to be able to immerse myself into the car with multiple monitors. But yeah, I'm big into the car sims, among other sims. But thank you for watching. Hopefully this, if you were on the fence, this will kind of help you get over to making that purchase, and take my word for it. I mean, I'm usually, I mean, you guys, everyone knows me. I don't lie or sugarcoat shit. So I will tell you like it is. Nobody pays me to say good things about any title. So thank you again for watching for the 4th time. And we'll see you on the next video. Take care.